Hello, this is Scholar Strife doing some math. Today, in Algebra 1, we're going to be solving linear systems by adding and subtracting. So, once again, we have a linear system. So we have two equations here. There could be more, but when we first teach you this, we just use two equations with two variables. But anyways, what we do is we add the equations together so that a variable goes away. And once that variable goes away, we solve for the other variable and then back substitute it in to find the first variable. So this one, so we have x plus 5y equals 9, 4x minus 5y equals negative 14. If we add these two equations together, so I'm going to add it. Oh, let's change back colors. So we're adding the two equations. X plus 4x is 5x. 5y plus a negative 5y is 0, so that goes away. And then 9 plus a negative 14 is negative 5. Okay, so I have 5x equals negative 5. So I divide both sides by 5 to get x equals negative 1. And what we're going to do is plug this x equals negative 1 back into one of these equations. Doesn't matter which one. I'll choose the first one. So I have negative 1 plus 5y equals 9. To get rid of this negative 1, I'm going to add 1 over to both sides and get 5y equals 10. Divide by 5 to both sides and get y equals 2. So my answer is negative 1, comma 2. Alright, let's do another one. So if we add these two equations together, negative 8x plus 8x, that goes away. 3y plus a negative 9y is negative 6y. And 12 plus 12 is 24. 6 times 4 is 24, so when I divide both sides by 6, I'll get negative 4. I'm going to plug this back in to one of the equations. So I have negative 8x plus 3 times y, which is negative 4, equals 12. So I have negative 8x minus 12 equals 12. So I'll get negative 8x equals 24 when I add 12 over to both sides. Divide by negative 8. And I'll get x equals negative 3. So example 2. 3x. So we have 3x minus 4y equals 2. And 3x plus 2y equals 26. So we can't add them, but let's go ahead and subtract instead. So 3x minus 3x is 0, so it goes away. Negative 4y minus a positive 2y is negative 6y. So you got to be careful with your signs whenever you're doing minus. And it helps if you read it out. So a positive 2 minus a positive 26. So that is minus 24. So divide by negative 6 to both sides. And you'll get y equals positive 4. Okay, plug this into one of the equations. I keep choosing the first one, but you can put it in the second one. And we'll get 3x minus 4 times y, which is also 4, equals 2. So 3x minus 16 equals 2. I'm going to add 16 to both sides and get 3x equals 18. So when I divide by 3, I get x equals 6. So my answer for this one was 6 comma 4, and I forgot the answer for the checkpoint 1 back up top here is -3 comma -4. Alright, let's do some more. Okay, this one, once again, we're going to subtract these equations. So yeah, this is when you got to be super careful. Okay, so I have x minus a -2x. So that becomes the same thing as x plus 2x, so this is 3x. So once again, I did x minus 2x. That's what's going on here. And then, so these two minuses become a plus. Okay, 6y minus 6y is 0. And then equal sign, 13 minus a -8 is 13 plus 8, so 21. Divide by 3 to both sides and get x equals 7. I'm going to plug it into the first equation and get 7 plus 6y equals 13. Subtract 7 over to get 6y equals 6. So y equals 1. So my answer is 7 comma 1. Okay. So this one we have to change a little bit. So see how it's 6x plus 7y equals 16, and then we have y equals 6x minus 32. So we can either rearrange the first one so it looks like the second one, or rearrange the second one so it looks like the first one. I'm going to go ahead and change equation 2. So here's 2, here's 1. So y equals 6x minus 32. So to make it like equation 1, I'm just going to subtract 6x over. So I'll have minus 6x plus y equals -32. Okay. And then I'm going to go ahead and use a color here. Equation 1. Actually, let's put that under. So we have 6x plus 7y equals 16. So now we can add these two together. So -6x plus 6x is 0. Y plus 7y is 8y. And -32 plus 16 is -16. So when I divide by 8, I'll get y equals -2. We're going to plug these back in to one of the equations. It doesn't matter which. This time, I'm going to plug it back into the green here, the second equation. So y, which is -2, equals 6x minus 32. I'm going to add 32 to both sides and get 30 equals 6x. What times 6 is 30? Or, yeah, what times 6 is 30? And that would be 5. Alright, last one. Let's go ahead. Let's go ahead and do the same process. So I'm going to take equation, I'm going to change equation 2 so that it looks like equation 1. So 5y equals x plus 10. So I'm just going to subtract x from both sides. So 5y minus x equals 10. Okay, this is going to go down here. 4x minus 5y. Oh, let me rearrange this. So this is -x plus 5y. And this is 4x minus 5y equals 5. So now I can add these together. 3x equals 15. So x is 5. plug this back into one of the equations. I'm going to plug it into equation 2. So 5y equals x, which is 5 plus 10. So 5y equals 15. Divide both sides by 5 to get y equals 3. So my answer is 5, 3. And up here it was 5, negative 2. Hopefully this helps you out. Have a good one.